Chinese ambassador to Kenya, Guo Haiyan, has urged Kenya to move with urgency and position itself to fully benefit from China's zero-tariff policy set to take effect next month. Speaking during a symposium in Nairobi, the ambassador said the policy will grant Kenyan goods duty-free access to the Chinese market, creating new opportunities for exporters, farmers, and manufacturers. She, however, noted that the gains will depend on the country's readiness to meet quality standards and scale production and compete effectively.
For these two giants to cooperate in commercial relationship.
At a symposium held at the Chinese embassy in Nairobi, government officials, trade experts and private sector representatives met to assess how Kenya can position itself ahead of the policy rollout on May 1st. The new arrangement will see China remove tariffs on goods from African countries that maintain diplomatic relations with China, opening a direct pathway for Kenyan products into the Chinese market.
We encourage Kenya companies to register with Chinese customs to make them eligible for export to China. And also we encourage technical cooperation to improve the quality of products, to increase their productivity, to enlarge the scale of production and trade.
While the zero-tariff policy has already been announced by China, stakeholders say its impact will depend on how prepared exporting countries are to compete.
It will not only encourage Kenya to increase the added value of its industrial and agricultural products, but also promote technology transfer and talent cultivation to sow the seeds for Kenya's long-term development. This will transform Kenya's resources and comparative advantages into driving force for Kenya's industrial development, achieving a higher level of mutual benefit and a win-win result between China and Kenya.
Key export sectors such as tea, coffee, flowers and avocado has been identified as immediate beneficiaries under the new framework. Industry leaders say the policy could make Kenyan products more competitive in China by lowering costs and widening market reach. But they caution that success will depend on coordination between government agencies, exporters and producers.
One of the things that we're doing is that we are training exporters to be able to comply with the China customs standards. On the issue of phytosanitary standards, we are also training them and also providing them with the market access and the correct price in terms of goods and commodities.
Government officials say the next step is to ensure the agreement aligns with international trade rules while preparing local industries for compliance requirements.
We've gone a step further to negotiate to make sure that even as China extends this offer to support us, at least we will make sure that the ratification of the agreement is done and that even the pronouncement will be compliant with the World Trade Organization rules and requirements.
Beyond trade, the policy is also expected to attract investment into manufacturing and agro-processing sectors seen as central to value addition and job creation.
Nowadays, there's 100 people working in our company, and in the end of the year, improve the oil value add. For example, in the beginning, we begin from fruit to crude oil. Now we start from crude oil, make refined oil. Next year, we will make bottling business. So the longer supply chain, the more employee we need.
With the zero-tariff window opening in May, attention is now shifting to Kenya's level of preparedness. Ben Chumba, Lunchtime News.